Oh,
Now, this was too funny. This was Corey.
this is Corey Edwards. He's my first employee I ever had at Stevie Nicks Productions. Hired him right off out of Anderson University and taught him, mentored him how to direct, and he was very talented on his own as a writer.
He just did this all on his own.
Yeah.
He was hysterical. We wanted to do like an American Bandstand sort of thing, somewhere between like an Elvis-y, Buddy Holly, sort of Dion type of thing.
Yeah.
The Little D and the, was it Major C and the Downbeats?
Yeah.
My brother used to have a group called Little D and the Downbeats, so I kind of picked up on that and threw that.
And it's got a very much of a Beatle kind of look.
Oh, right.
The drummer has a whole Ringo Starr thing.
We kind of did like a. He was our bus driver.
Yeah, he worked for you. I remember that.
Major C and the Downbeats. It's so funny.
And this is you doing your totally Buddy Holly thing.
This is Buddy Holly.
And this is guy doing his Ringo Starr.
Yeah.
And then the bass player does a total Paul McCartney.
That's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, I had my Buddy Holly glasses on.
It was a lot of fun.
I remember when I was writing this song, I was trying to do something to make kids remember scripture. So I would put, all the different scriptures in the verses so that they would memorize them, because I knew that they were memorizing scriptures and doing them. Grand Slam Bandstand.
Yeah. But it was fun. We shot this all in one day. But, once again, we had to do, everyone who was an extra had to come dressed in the right clothes, had to have their hair curled and fixed up to look like 50s. You can see all the
Early 60s.
detail. Yeah. See the Paul McCartney
that's right.
moves?
Yeah. Everybody was just doing their thing.
And those little cameras, we had those built, but they don't do anything. Those cameras aren't real.
That song, I had no idea what that song was going to wind up being. I wound up singing that song every night
Yeah.
since that day.
Yeah, because it's got such a sing-along.
Well, I was backstage at a concert, and I used to hear people out in the audience shouting back and forth, "We love Jesus, yes we do. We love Jesus. How about you? Rah!" And then the other side of the audience would do the same thing. "We love Jesus." They were doing that back in Andre Crouch concerts back in the 70s.
Yeah.
So I'm backstage and I'm saying, you know what? How come nobody doesn't write a song about that?
Yeah.
So I just sat there and I says, well, it would be a real corny song though.
Yeah.
But I figured, I knew they'd sing it.
Yeah.
So I went back and I just wrote the little song, just as if I was, I was with an audience of people. And then when we did it, it just clicked and everybody sings it. I mean, I can go out tonight and do it in front of an audience, and they'll, even if they've never heard it before, they'll start singing it.
Yeah.
It's really fun.
It's got really infectious chorus. And it's a fun video.
This was kind of like a praise and worship sort of a song before.
Here's your Beatle thing here.
Yeah, there they go. Well, we had to have that. You gotta have that. Shake it up, baby.
Yeah, exactly.
Then shout. I have to have the little Elvis thing in there. Look at those. These guys are hysterical.
There's the Elvis thing.
They're all getting involved.
Yeah. No, it's a big party.
Yeah, we're trying to.
We dropped all those balloons and confetti.
Everybody's dancing. We got Paul McCartney. We got the whole representation of the early rock and roll era. And the guy on the keyboard, he had that Dave Clark 5. Remember the guy that played the keyboard?
Yeah.
Look at him. Yeah. It was so funny that everybody got into it. I mean, they all played their roles.
Yeah, it was great. It was a blast. It was amazing. We shot it all in one day.
I know. I went by. We didn't want this to end. I remember it was too much fun. We kept wanting to do it again. It's like, it's over. That's it. I had to come up with the name Major C. Actually, I got that when I was working with the DC Talk. They said you got to have it like a hook.